horizontal adduction, ballistic isometrics. So horizontal adduction is this motion here, horizontally moving the arm across my body. Ballistic isometric sounds obviously a bit of an odd one, but basically what we're going to do is get into a stretch. We'll get some tension on the tissue we're trying to use. So this is the way I'm going to stretch into horizontal adduction. Pretty simple stuff. Now, we'll point out, I've got this attached a little bit above head height. To be honest, I wouldn't be doing this. If I'm at home, I'm actually doing this exercise myself. I'm going to have this around shoulder height. With that said, this may be where you want to do it at anyway, so you do a little bit of scanning as we go through. So what I want to do is I just want to find all of this tissue along the back of my shoulder, sort of on stretch here. If I'm looking for, obviously, some delt sort of shoulder stuff. If I'm looking for some more around the sort of the scap area, rhomboids, then what I might do is actually let that scapula forward and then kind of rotate a bit more, and I'll start feeling it in the back. But I want you to play around just with angles like arm up, arm down, or arm up, arm down, rotate, rotate, to find the tension along the lines that you want. And we're just going to hold this. So you're going to hold this for about 2 minutes. Through this 2 minutes though, well, the exercise will go for 2 minutes, you're going to do ballistic movements. So ballistic just means doing things fast. So you're going to be doing this usually between 20 to 70% on an intensity scale. So from here, I'm going to go from say 0 to 50% instantly. As you can see, I'll take a breath. And that's me trying to pull my arm out as quickly as I can. I'm just going to hold this for probably 3 seconds, and then I'm going to relax for 1, and then go again. 2, 3, relax for 1. 1, 2, 3, relax for 1. 1, 2, 3. Now, your intensities may change. Obviously, your program will say. The duration you do it for, your program will say that as well. But while you're doing this, you don't just have to do it in this fully lengthened position. We can get out to about a 90-degree position here with my arm out front, and it's going to be hitting similar lines of tissue, but different tissue as well. So I don't just want to be doing it here. I want to be doing it at around probably a 45-degree, about a 90-degree angle. Once I'm here, probably not so much here, actually about here as well. So these 3 ranges, so over the space of the 2 minutes, you probably want to do about 40 seconds here, sort of 40 seconds there, and about 40 seconds there to hit all the different bits of tissue. And once again, if I do this a bit more intensely, up to about 70%, it'll be the heavier you go, the higher intensity you go, you're just going to have a bit of a better, obviously, stance here. But also, I want you to play around once again with that. So I might do it at this angle. I might then change and internally rotate. That's going to hit slightly different tissue. And then 3, and then relax. Really important when you do this, do it at the intensities it says. If it says maximum of 70%, 80% is not better. It is different. It is not what we're going for. 20%, 50%, 70% is all biological, so we're making change to tissue. Above that, around 80% above, we're talking about neurological change. You may have both. You may do both over the course of your program, but they're both in there for a specific reason. So if it says 70% or less, do 70% or less. But basically that's it. We're teaching, with this, just teaching the tissue to increase its reactive speed or reactive strength, which is the ability to create stiffness, and to be able to do it fast so your tissue can protect you. Enjoy.